Glad I didn't unmute myself just then. Ah, good. So I didn't get a single chance today at work to, even at lunch really, to have a look at what was actually announced in today's what was it, Adepticon preview show, which was the end of 10th and the start of 11th edition announcements, and then the equivalent for a few other games as well. Sorry, just a second. I think there's also a video, we won't watch the video, but apparently there's a video about the rules which might be interesting. But yeah, so let's go through everything here. So if we go back, alright, we'll just do this way. So it's, oh my god, so much. Latest news, alright. So that was, these are books, yeah. Okay, so they announced some books, I think that was the day before, that's the preview. So let's do this. So this is a Weta Workshop piece. So Weta Workshop piece for Mephiston, Lord of Death, 1:6 scale miniature, video there. We'll just look at the pictures, I think, for this one. So, pretty cool pose. Nice lightning effect on the power swords, and looks like blood or some sort of liquidy ichor on the hand there, and something coming off the face. Oh yeah, so some warp energy may be coming off the face. So one of the Blood Angels characters, and then we've got the White Scars full-size helmet, which is cool. So might just be that for the moment. Pretty good. Then we have the Orc Biker miniature. Very good. Like, literally just discussing this at the moment. Yes, there are some rules that are being implemented in the new edition, which I think will, what's the word? Quell some of the concerns that I have. Obviously, very cool miniature. So Yarrick was announced before. We won't go too far. But very cool miniature. But my issue is, hold on a second. Stupid ads. I literally chose a long video so that it wouldn't play ads. What was I saying? Yeah, very cool miniature. With the current rules, you would not be able to hide behind any cover at all with this design. So again, assuming if it's true that the rules will change, then this might be okay. I like the aesthetic. I'm not sure I like the sort of anime fire burst coming out of the back, but I guess you kind of need it. And the smoke, yeah, the smoke's okay. So we've got some trophies on there. We've got I think this is one of the named characters, Wazdaka, from one of the books, Legendary Bike Boss. Very cool chopper, and if all the choppers are starting to look like this, that'll be good. It looked like he had a little grotling somewhere as well. Yeah, hanging off the back. Oh, this is a good better view without the fire, which could be cool. Are there two? Oh, maybe he can sit. Oh no, that is him. Yeah. Yeah, getcha. So he must kick. Oh, he's the reloader. So there's 2 drums worth of ammunition there. So that's cool. I like the totem, the leather jacket. If the details on the jacket are real and this isn't hand painted, that's cool too. Yeah, cool design. If the rules for cover aren't satisfactory, I will probably, if I ever play this model, I think I would just put it flat on the base. And then I guess I'd have to get a second to have a showpiece as well. So, pretty cool, like I said, cool model. Rules dictating whether it's very cool or whether it's going to be kind of lame because of how current terrain and cover rules work. So we'll see. He's also leaning very far forward off the base, and I don't know if I like that. So we've seen Yarrick. Yarrick was announced a little while ago. And then this is Commissar Graves and his like steam wagon tank thing. I like this design. This is very cool with the birds front. Very cool design there. So him, pointing out to charge, and then I think an individual model for him as well. And then the Inquisitor Kryl, I believe is how it's pronounced. Now this is very interesting creature we've got here. So we've got a creature with, is it six legs? Yeah. Yeah, 6 legs and 2 arms, I think. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6. and 2 arms. Looks like a feathered tail, kind of raptor-y. And then this sort of like lance-looking rifle thing is very... kind of looks kind of Eldar-ish, but obviously not going to be Eldar. Yes, it's a very sort of like spider leg-y raptor thing. I like the mouth. The mouth version is cool. And then I had a very brief looking at these. I don't know why Games Workshop is doing this. I don't know if I like these or not. Because they've done... So we started with the Grey Knights, and they had that baby carrier. And then Space Marines got their baby carrier. Did anyone else get one? I don't think so. And now although it's not quite the same, Sisters of Battle are getting one as well. It's just... I don't know. I think the aesthetic's very cool. So like the pointed arches, very Sisters, very chapel, like lots of chapel themes in there. Looks like there's a missile pod under the chair and like a speaker or something. The 2 braziers on either side as well. And then we got the cherub delivering the news from the Emperor or the Sisters or whoever. Yeah, and looks like at the moment it's a heavy bolter on top and then another kind of bolt gun on the bottom, or is that a flamer? It's hard to say. And we got a Centaur RSV vehicle, so new Imperial Guard vehicle, or maybe a reimagined one. Kind of looks like an open top Chimera. Autocannon on the top. Cadia, a few guys inside, and then the hippogriff, that looks cool. Yeah, this looks good. AFV rather. Armored fighting vehicles. Okay, that acronym's kind of lame, but looks good. Looks like we got some options for this one. Flamers, Lasgun multi-bolter or something like that. We've got the Yarrick, the Return of Yarrick book. War Without End, and then that'll be part of the Armageddon set. So that's a very cool battle box. You got I think a Lehman Russ, and then the 2 hippogriffs, and then the whatever that one was called, the Centaur. New box of Imperial Guards, just standard Cadians. So that's cool. New Sisters box. This looks a little better than the current one, which is good. This is what is this? Oh, these kill, not kill teams. Are these? What are these? Combat patrols? Might be combat patrols. Look about combat patrol size. This looks like the actual full kill team that you used to be able to get. So this will be a good one to pick up. Looks like they're still keeping flyers around. Or maybe they're just trying to get rid of them. This is very good too. So 6 copters and a trike. So these are also models that I think they're gonna try and get rid of. So the Deathwatch one, yeah, obviously these are all new, so that's fine. The Sisters one, don't know, maybe they're gonna get rid of. I mean, these seem very new. I don't think they'll get rid of these, but maybe some of these different, like, I don't know the names, but maybe some of these will get replaced in the near future. So I think that's a big chunk of the Armageddon stuff, which is cool. So this, I think, was just an animation, wasn't it? So this is an aeronautics animation, so Guard versus Elder. Oh, this is what I was looking at. That looks interesting. So it looks like that's a new kind of kill team-esque stuff. So I think the Cadians will be the kill team, and then I think these are like what they call NPOs, or non-playable characters, or non-playable operatives. The Red Terror is an old model, and this is the reimagining, and I think it looks sick. This is a good centerpiece model because not only does it look really cool, again, like depending upon the cover systems, it will also be a good model just in game as well. I don't know if this is going to be here. It's just the same message I got there. So yes, he looks very cool. Love the pose. Very long, normally very long miniature. I like that they kind of kept its original pose. So if we go Red Terror 40k. So the original one, kind of look like this. So it's got that kind of like same sort of like pincery move as well. And the head shape's kind of the same, and it does have the pincered tail as well. Very cool. Yeah, this is the kill team. So the Spectre Squad kill team. Got the veteran sergeant, the gunner, plasma gun, las gun, las sniper, autocannon. grenadier, field medic, heavy gunner, loader, so they'll probably pair up very well. Vox operator and Vox beacon, guide and trooper. So I'm guessing they'll give CP, and then the trooper is just the standard dude. Yeah, so again, it's one kill team and then the NPOs. And this is what I thought was cool. There's obviously they're doing like a nemesis thing, so I think it's flexible rules to create your own sort of missions and stuff like that. And then I think they're including some models from other game systems to bring in as nemesises, as things like that. So that's very, very cool. So that's kill team. Ogrins, what's this for? Oh, this is the Horus Heresy. See, the Horus Heresy lane raid looks sick. That's cool. Ogrins. We've got a few here. Yeah, I mean, these all look great. Some rapid fire support batteries. They look cool too. That looks like it's upside down. Like it should be pointing up. So not much for Horus Heresy, but I think they just had like a big drop with their custodians, so that's fair enough. So we've got some Age of Sigma stuff. I think there were some cool things in here. So we've got some elven hero characters. That fox is cool. Like that. Again, not much in that one. Lord of the Rings. So some updated Riders of Rohan. Yeah, those look really good. The old ones were... Oh, and they come on foot as well. That's sick. Oh, and some wildlings. Oh, the hill tribesmen. Nice. Sweet. And then some more Age of Sigma, maybe. Maybe those other ones were Old World. Yeah, this looks awesome. Cannonade Cog Fort. This looks sick. It's like a big fortress on mechanical legs. This must be just an army by itself, yeah. Like you couldn't play this in a small game by itself. If that's a spearhead, that could be the winner. I even have one of these people. This goat griffin thing with the two heads looks cool too. Weird design, but cool. And then some mages. So this guy looks like he's got some keys to lock himself into this contraption. There's a hand. Oh, that's his hand. With like a Doctor Strange kind of like vice thing that he wore in that movie. And then this guy's cool. I do like the helmeted version, the full bell helmet. Oh, and there's even like little dudes ringing the helmet. So maybe to keep him awake. That's crazy. These guys were cool. I think they're in the one of the spearheads as well. So their backpack is like a sentry turret, which is awesome. This statue looks really good too. This will be a very cool model piece. And then a dude and his cat. I like the base. The fallen building is very cool. And some like psycho priest guy who's got the writings of Sigma on his like around his collar that come around the back. Big Warhammer. And some free guild agents. This guy's cool. There's like a little demon dog down the bottom here. Yeah, so the armor's a little more squared off a bit. They look good. Some more. I like this guy using the axe as a stabilizer. That's cool. Flamer. Yeah, another guy using this stabilizer there. Grenadier. That's a cool model. They're very cool models actually. Again, if that's another spearhead, that could be good. Yeah, it is big neck spearhead expansion. That could be a winner too. Oh yeah, and then is this one? Another spearhead. And then I think these are just units. Looks too small for a spearhead. Sweet. And then what is this? Brand new spearhead force includes clan Eshin. Okay. Oh, and so yeah, this is this the new starter set for Age of Sigmar? Yeah, it must be. These are new maps. Ah, interesting. Oh no, there is. So 1, 2, so that's a 4 and that's a 5. City of Ash. It's another Skaven box, but there's less models. This guy's sick though. So these are Deathmaster? Gutter Runners, that's what they're called. A little rat with a bomb, that's cool. 2 of them, nice. Yeah, they've got some cool. These are all very cool. Oh, is this slingshot? That's sick. And then the equivalent to the Imperium. So this guy's this is just the spearhead. So this guy that we just saw before. I think most of these we saw before. Yeah. That could be tempting too. A nice new fresh start to spearhead. Looks like there's only 2. Is it 2 terrain pieces? Oh no, there are like two buildings and then a wall section. So 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So maybe they're using less terrain for this one. Interesting. I think that's it though. So there wasn't any old world stuff. I think my favorite, the spearheads in both these were cool. The new kill team stuff was really cool. I think the 40k was probably the worst. Well, except whatever this is. And obviously, like, the Lord of the Rings stuff is cool, but I don't collect or play at this point anyway. It's just crazy to think they just Sigma won this year for me. Oh, well, for this announcement. Because, like, the Cadian stuff was fine. And you can't really count. I guess Yarrick is the exception. And the War Bike boss. Yeah, he's fine, dependent upon rules. So I'd have to watch the full video, but yeah. So that's what I missed out on today. Just quickly message the group. Yeah, crazy to think that I would be more keen for the Age of Sigma releases than 40k. Not that crazy actually. I feel like Alright, let's recenter. Let's move this camera a little bit. Just needs to go up a bit. But yeah, I have tomorrow off, which is good. So I just have some time to like I said, I'm pretty tired, so I don't know how much I'll get done today, but we'll just have to see. Let's work on this a bit. Still didn't actually look up any tutorials for the rope, so I don't know what we're gonna do just yet for that. But we've got a lot of wood to kind of sort out. Excuse me. But yes, I still got all my Skaven sitting here on my desk, and I'm sure adding more would not be a problem. Okay, let's turn this down. work on this. Oops. I always think I turned that off. Not performance. Alright, let's pop this out the way. Yo. Okay. Just to start with, I'll just... No, not that way, this way. Just gonna use... Just really tear into this a bit, just to make it look like it's 4 pieces instead of 1. Oh, that's really heavy. Can be a little rough. These are... We can always sort of pinch it back together. Something like that. Alright, and then we will actually take symmetry completely off, and we'll not use symmetry now for the rest. Start making these look like boards. Oh, that one's so weak. And we also need to sort of rough up the edges a little bit. Maybe there's just no geometry on the top there. Should be alright. Yeah, that looks fine, and we'll just do the inside as well. Sorry, I just forgot something. Very important message. I feel like maybe there needs to be some bolts, but I think we'll do that right at the end once we get less subtools. We'll go around and add some bolts and things like that. I feel like I want to do some work on this wheel, just so that we're not just doing wood texture all over and over and over again. So what are we going to do? We definitely want to do like a fracture pass. You definitely don't want it to be symmetrical. I'm going to make this quite big. wondering how much of this wheel I want to scuff up. Yeah, I think I missed something in that announcement, but they did show the starter box, just the box, the front of the box for 11th edition, and it is going to be Blood Angels versus Orcs. What that will actually entail, who knows? But I definitely need to. People have been saying that the rules change video is really good. So very excited to hear what these changes will be. I was also supposed to make a list of what I was going to do tomorrow. Guess we'll have to do that another time. Gained a little bit of energy actually, so we might be able to we need to do something to the let's just really break this up. You have to remember that there's okay, it's not too bad. There is a central bit, so we don't want to get too close to that. Although what we might do, and we'll do this yes, this will be welded on, and this is not welded on. And we'll do the same on this side. Oh, new music. We might just say this is part 3, because we've done a bit, but just in case, we don't want to lose too much of, especially don't want to lose a cleaner version of that wheel. Okay, I think that'll be enough damage for this wheel. We don't want to overstretch it. But I do want another texture on that. I think I want... don't know if this will work on a flat surface. No. Like a beaten metal texture. Sitting too low in my chair now. I said I wasn't fading and then I just got hit by a wave of... Let's do this bit. do need to actually build under here too, don't we? That's all right. Starting to take shape. So some of this will be duplicated. If I get to 930, it'll be a miracle, I think. Let's do the edge here. I think the thing we need to keep forgetting to do is just kind of gussy up some of these sides a little bit. The music is very calming. It's probably why I'm falling asleep. think when we get less subtools, we'll add some bits here, and I think we'll probably make like a gap. Maybe. Something like that. Realize that like depending on like how this actually looks when it's painted, this is gonna be such a ass of a thing to paint, because you'll have like all the And it's mostly just going to be paint one color, wash, and then dry brush. But yeah. Just need to get. Let's do one of these long pieces. Oh, these actually go across the whole thing. Okay. Actually, it probably doesn't matter too much about this bit here. But we'll model it as is, and then we can. I need to do the under piece. Oh, I hit the where's the I was like, it's looking really weird. That's because I don't have the crank out. That's better. Which piece of terrain did I share before? I think it was launched. This I might duplicate and then just put that there. But we will do another one. So actually we will perfect. Starting to get more sort of all the wooden pieces in there, which is good. That's Yes, I'm gonna say that unfortunately, we'll, if we can get to 9:30, that will probably be it. Let's just see if I can get these in, and then that'll be most of the wood done as well. Hey, Mr. B. Good, thank you. How are you? How's things? Let me actually sit up so I'm actually close to the microphone. Good. That's good to hear. Still painting the shield custodians. I think that's what you were working on last. This one. Yeah, just trying to wrap up a few bits and pieces. So just working on this little piece of terrain, and then this one. This is what I was working on the other day, so it's sort of like a watchtower. So I just need to work out what I'm doing with this top face up here, and the ladder is just there for scale. So I'll get rid of the ladder, make the ladder its own prop. Getting there. So I'm gonna just duplicate this and move it to the other side. Basically, not really cheating as such, but just reusing parts a little bit. Saves me modeling every part 40 times. Still a few bits to finish off. We could probably duplicate this again and do that, and then we just need to do something about these uprights and these diagonal ones, I think, and then all the wood will be done. And then I just got to work out, like, from a actual model construction, how it will go together. And I'm feeling that it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4 bits there, and then this front will clip on there, and then I don't know, these 2 bits will need to go on. Whether the wheel and rope I don't know. We'll have to see. I might have to look at some other people's terrain and just see how they put things together, because obviously having each individual wood beam as a piece is not going to work. So So it's coming along. Did we save this? We were looking at the Warhammer previews just before. So it's definitely very interesting announcement. And it's very weird that a lot of the Age of Sigmar stuff interests me more than the 40k stuff. But that might change depending on a few things. Did you follow along with the announcements, Mr. B? Anything that takes your fancy? I know the Custodians were done last announcement run, so nothing new for them, but there were some really good Armageddon pieces, which again will be interesting. All right. I know this wheel's not going to be like this either. I think that's going to be... Oh no. Probably something like that. But we'll leave it round for the moment. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I guess we'll kind of save off there. And again, apologies, it's a short one, but I've got tomorrow off, so I'm going to spend a lot of time just going through as much as I can and get everything sort of sorted, so that at the end of the month, or at least as close as we can to the end of the month, we've got a picture of what we've achieved and hopefully what the next 6 months will look like. But thanks for tuning in. I should be on tomorrow, and it might not be the streaming time that's on the schedule. It could be earlier, just depending on what I get done. And then what's tomorrow? Friday, and then I'll be on again Sunday, but that'll be for painting some Tyranids. So go through and finish off painting the leapers or lictors. Camera's not going to autofocus, but you get the idea. Pink pink turrets. So that'll be the primary goal for Sunday. Get those done and start on the Hormagaunts / Termagaunts. Alright. Anyway, have a good end of the week. I will see everyone tomorrow. I will be on Sunday and I'll catch you then. Alright. Cheers.